Cool. Regan Slaymaker for Boxing Social in association with Empire Fight Store and Our Kings, and I have the pleasure to be joined by the former WBO middleweight world champion and now trainer extraordinaire, and Andy Lee. Andy, it's a pleasure talking to you in Riyadh. I mean, how are you? How are you finding being back in the capital of boxing?
Yeah, it actually is the capital of boxing now, isn't it? It's like, I don't know, probably the 10th time I've been here in the last few years, so I know quite well, and there's so many great memories here. And yeah, it's good to be back.
Definitely as well. Obviously, I mean, one of your fighters who I was speaking to today is Hamzah Sheeraz. I mean, I was saying to him today, one fight with you and he already looks like an Andy Lee fighter. I mean, how he was turning the screw and everything like that. I mean, as a coach, to see that, I mean, how happy were you with not only the win, but how Hamza handled the win as well?
Yeah, I don't know if I can take too much credit in that sense, as I just know the determination Hamza had to win that fight and do it in that fashion, especially after the performance he had against Adames. He had a lot to prove to people. But a fantastic win. He did, he went into Berlanga's hometown, put up with all the talk beforehand, stayed calm, and did his talking in the ring.
Definitely as well. I mean, one thing I do want, it's a bit of a negative, I don't really want to spend too much time on this, but it seems like Edgar keeps talking about the hand wraps and situation like that. Does it get to a point, I was saying this to Hamza as well, and Frank Warren, does it get to a point it just becomes a bit defamatory to yourself and Hamza the way he's handling this defeat?
You know, I'm not giving it any wind or any fuel. It's pathetic, really. But he has to do something to make it right in his mind. Try to get by a coping mechanism to handle the defeat, because it was a crushing defeat.
Definitely, and the final knockdown as well. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, please, Andy, because you're more of an expert than me. But the second knockdown, where Hamza threw the lead hook and then used the momentum from that to throw the backhand. I mean, that's what I mean by an Andy Lee style fight. You using that lateral movement, you've done that in your career so well as well.
Right hand, yeah. It was one we practice all the time, and I won't give away any of my techniques. But I was going to say something, the difference of how to throw it, but my fighters know. It's funny because there's a certain amount of combination. So I trained Ben Whittaker for the fight against Cameron. And when Hamza came into camp, I just continued doing the training I was doing with Ben, with Hamza, all the moves. And Ben came to Dublin recently, this week, he was in Dublin to support Paddy. And a video came up on the phone of Hamza on the bag in Dubai. And Ben was like, oh, look, that's we're naming the move. Right shoulder jab, 1-2-1, left side, right side, physical. And they can see it now. But I guess you have to be in the gym. But Joe can see it, and Paddy can see it. They're all the same moves,
Definitely, I don't want you to give too many of your tactics away there, Andy. As well, I do want to bring it on to Paddy. I mean, I was in the media scrum after that fight. I mean, it was quite emotional scenes from yourself and Paddy as well. I mean, you guys, the security guards are always nice guys, always good to say hello to. I mean, it was quite an emotional scene in that media scrum as well. But obviously, fully expecting. I mean, I was going to say Paddy to do the business again, obviously, but get the result this time as well.
Well, it has to be earned. First in the gym, and then in the ring, and world titles not given, not you can't take it for granted. And those first 3 rounds in the fight were quite close. So Paddy has to be prepared mentally and physically, but mentally especially, because it's a difficult situation going into a fight. You dominated, you didn't get the win, and you suffered a emotionally crushing loss, because there is a loss on his record. So he has to be in the right headspace, and I think the right headspace is to be professional, detached emotionally, be ruthless in your work, and just go in there and do the job, because if Paddy boxes to just his normal standard, he will win.
Definitely as well. And also his cousin's on the card as well. Jim, I mean, for those that haven't watched Jim before, what can they expect? Or is it Paddy 2.0?
No, Jim is a completely different fighter. He's a middleweight, southpaw, like myself. Sharp counterpuncher. He's young, he's 22, he's making his debut. Got a good opponent, 2-1 from Poland. It's a real live fight. It's not an easy fight for a debut. So, yeah, he's been training. I've been training him for quite a while now, and he's a good prospect.
Definitely as well. Just final one for me as well. You mentioned obviously Hamza, Ben Whittaker, and Joe Parker as well. That was a really emotional FaceTime that you had with Paddy and Joe Parker afterwards. You see the grin on your face there as well. But you've also you brought in Hamza and Ben kind of at their career lowest. It's fair to say, like maybe not on the result board, but on kind of what people were thinking about them as well. I've just said to you before, I've read your book as well. You talk about how important Emmanuel Steward was to you. It seems like really from reading your book and kind of what you've been putting into all the fighters, Paddy as well, you've taken him on from debut. It seems like you're carrying over kind of Emmanuel's legacy from that regard as well, being, I don't want to say a father figure, Andy, but you get what I mean.
Yeah, it's an honour to carry on that legacy in some way, or even to be associated with Emmanuel, and how fortunate I was to have those years with him, the last years of his life really, and to be around him, to live in the house with him, and just to soak it all up and have the influence. And no, it is, I don't know, it's just Emmanuel was great at building confidence and real true belief. I'm not sure if I could do that, but I do relate to the fighters a lot, and they can see it, and I know what they're going through, because all the training they're doing I've done myself. It's a huge asset to me to have been a fighter myself, and I think the fighters can respect that. So I don't know, you just got to get to know them as much as you can as a person as well as a fighter, and it's very important. Know what makes them tick, and know what makes them happy.
Definitely, I mean, and you're doing a really good job of that, I say, Andy. So thank you very much, and I'll leave it there.
Nice interview.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you, Andy.